Good morning, good morning. Just got off my tournament match, so I had to get set up for this morning. A little bit late, but we are here with the Raid Weekend stream. Sent over a bunch of Sen is the type of guy jokes for today's stream. Oh no. Hope you'll like and appreciate. Alright. Guess we'll find out what they are. But let's start the screen share. And let's try to get the music. See how we got. Let's just throw on the stream playlist. Just the same one. But yeah, let's revamp the stream playlist after this week. Says the type of guy to say barf to tank the inferno as he pushes someone into the lava. I would never. I'm a peaceful person. Turn this down, sound effects up. I don't even know what account I'm on right now in Balloon Skies. Probably like around 7 or 8. Let's clean up these. Oh no. Oh no. What have I just come to? I don't know about this one, boys. There's all 5 big defenses. What have I just woken up to? We can barrel left. GQ has Blackwing hit all over it. No, this one looks like Jamon. We don't blame Blackwing for the things he hasn't done, even though we would like to. Bro, what the heck? All right, let's try our best here. Let's try our best, boys. I'm not sure if our best is gonna be good enough. Oh, we have a slow Sparky too. That's really bad. Oh, what do I have to? I have to get a slow Sparky here. Alright. We have 5 Rams. Should have brought more Rams, to be honest. Shoot down that cannon. At least there's blast bow chains here. Ah. Swap here. I think we got it. Yeah, Hog Rider clears the blast bow. Okay, we got it. Okay. Bro, playing at Balloon Skies is something else, man. It trains your senses better than anywhere else. Alright. Man, that slow sparking will screw me, but we have plenty of time. Just bar chip these down. Oh shoot. Maybe I should have held. Okay. So I'm currently top local ZZ and reaching global rank soon. As a one-man clan, love their stream, learned a lot. Is that Stardom? Or is that someone else? Star Dreams. Yeah, it's great to hear, man. When it comes to getting onto global leaderboard, it just takes a couple of months. It's not too hard, especially if you just use minors. But after that, I would say learn your default one-shots, watch the streams for some of the harder stuff, and it's pretty chill to push CC. As a one-man clan, I would say it's more exhausting, but if you can make it work, go for it. Especially with minors, it doesn't take too much time anymore to do 50 accounts because everyone just minor spams and doesn't worry about bonus gold. Alright. Man, I log on to this and I'm greeted by Jamon's war crimes. You know, the best part, Blackwing, is that people immediately assume that it was you. They didn't even give you a second chance. They saw an AKGQ finish and just immediately assumed that it was old Blackwing at it again. They gave you no mercy. Wait, I'm playing this super sloppy. Hold on. Where's all my troops? Where have they all gone? Oh shoot. Oh no, it looks like there's traps on the outside as well. I played this bad. Hopefully there's not another bomb. Okay. Okay, we almost griefed this. While making fun of Blackwing. You're innocent. Do you want to feel a 10k SP dying? I still don't think 10k SP is that great, is it? In terms of hit rate? It's gotta be like 50%. DH3 is pretty straightforward, but whenever there's the extra ruins at the bottom side, you can't account for horrible RNG. I thought he was supposed to be the SP goat. Is there really such thing as an SP or a DC goat? I guess you call Lurin the DC goat, but I'm not sure about SP and these high RNG one-shots. Okay, looks like we did an int on this clan. That's not terrible. Definitely a rough one to face. Oh, Jesus, what is this? Jesse Frost here, probably a Hog Rider. Man, this is brutal. Are you supposed to double Sparky this? No, you can't double Sparky either. What? If Sparky goes to the peak, it's just kind of over here, right? You can't go Golem. Let's try Hey Sparky then. Start Sparky here, then here. Then Sparky targets this stuff and then hopefully goes to the right. We'll have one Hog Rider. Can't even kill the dragon first hit. It's rough. But we have a lot of Janes. Got some. First time watching live. Gained some interest in Clan Capital. Alright, we got another one, boys. Catfished another one. Enjoy your stay, you're not welcome to leave. Alright, pull a zap there. I think we're supposed to do haste and then just go. Very clean start. Wait, Sparky, I need you to not go to the right. Oh my god, it's over. I think Sparky reaches peak from there. What did I do to deserve this? No. I guess I couldn't break the wall towards the blast bow. That's so bad. Oh no. It's a horror. Okay, well, we do damage to the peak. Gets to half HP. We get most of the bottom side, but that's not what you want to see. So did you eat your dog as punishment for biting you? He's still alive, don't worry. He's just at my sister's place. Actually, the weather forecast was right today. There's already like a foot of snow outside. I can see it piling up. If you're on the east coast of the US, it's time to sled, I guess. I think you have to go Sparky here, even though she kind of grieved first hit. Two Eye Dragons, double Frost. I don't think Golem works. Happy Chinese New Year. Happy Chinese New Year to you as well. I actually don't know what it is. Usually my mom just tells me, but she hasn't told me yet. Casual 9.5k finish. Oh, it's worse than that. All the defenses are up. I don't even know where the 4k we got came from. Yeah, no idea where it came from. Easy finish, boys, easy finish. Just trust in the process. Oh, I think we have a slow Sparky too, that's not good. Two shots on rock artillery is pretty good. Oh no. Ah, all the zaps are back here. Ah, rip. Yeah, it's too hard. Golem wouldn't have worked here. We needed Sparky to not go for the peak first hit. That's why basically these are super hard. Where you have the peak in the middle, there isn't good wizard value, and then your troops just funnel to the peak, and there's not a good way to kill in the first hit. What do you mean by slow Sparky? Slow Sparky and slow troops refers to how fast it retargets to the next building. So in Clash of Clans, when a troop destroys a building, it has to retarget to the next building. But there's like a little delay between when it starts moving, and that delay is between like 0 to 1 seconds. When you have a troop like Sparky, which is your entire army, or a troop like Golem, which is actually your entire army, how fast the troop retargets to the next building is so important for your attack. Yeah, we got kind of cooked here. You guys cooked in the tourney today? Yeah. So in my tourney match, we got the very first perfect tournament in Clan Capital ever. Which is pretty high. Like Clan Capital tournaments, the hit rate is like 30% or something really terrible. So getting it perfect in one of these is crazy. This is not even a 750, this is a hard one. Says the type of guy to say, oh wait, this isn't default. I'm holding in. I did not see the full message at the start. I'm not gonna read the rest of that. Hopefully got a good clan. Don't tell me we got another non-default CH9. Okay, GM is default, Golem Core is default. Okay, we have DC down. Do the tourney have a prize pool? So usually Clan Capital tournaments have like Capital Gold as a prize pool, and you get like a couple max claims if you win. Okay, so just Barb Camp and Builder's Workshop are default. Is Barb Camp doable though? Hard to say. I think this might be doable. 4 zap here, Hog Rider the cannon, and then Wizard the air bombs. Alright, let's see if we can make it happen. So we do this, Wizard the air bombs, Hog Rider the cannon, should take out the air defense. And then 1 ram here at the start. I don't want to break this wall, I think. Do I want to break this wall? I think I don't. I'll just giant a couple times and then break over here. So 2 shots will finish all 4 of these buildings, then Spark goes here, change this. These 3 are isolated chains, but that's fine on Barb Camp. I think 2 sets of minions makes sense. 1 giant here, 1 giant here, 1 giant here. So probably 3 to 4. We need a Barb to kill his air bombs. Do you need a barrel? I think on the modern Barb camps you don't need barrels anymore. So from here, we just bring a bunch of rams. 5 bars is probably okay. And I'll even cut a giant, because I don't really like having too many giants. They're less flexible. And I think it's haste 4 zap. Alright. Okay. 721, sure. Giant here. I really wish my boy went for the cannon. Or the Sparky went for the spear, which kills the cannon. But that's life. Okay, Sparky padding still works. And here. Wizard was very good. And here. In here. We still have a giant that we can use for the backside. Oh no, 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 no! Okay, 3 survive. Minions almost griefed that. I don't know if that's enough though. They need to finish off the mortar before... That should be enough. We actually have a lot more barbs than I needed. Guess we should have not brought so many. Barb this. Oh wait, we just need to kill this air defense. Okay, we got it. I should have barbed faster. Alright, we got one. Can I get the other? Let's go to Balloon Skies 8. So what's the worst case scenario you will... Let's not hurt women, okay? Let's be civilized people here. I think you're supposed to start Sparky on this sphere thrower over here. Then it goes here, and then hopefully goes for the spear, or you just start on the mortar. Could also force that. Doesn't seem necessary. Middle section is very spaced, so it's kind of hard to Sparky this, but you still have to go Sparky. Even if it's hard to Sparky, you still Sparky. That's the golden rule. Let's bring 2 barrels. This chat is peak. I just, you know, let them do their thing. Kirk or Epstein? What are you asking? That's not a question. Are you asking which one, who's the better person? Because, listen, there's a lot of people who don't like Charlie Kirk for what he said during his life, but he's not Epstein. There's some key differences in terms of how they lived their lives. Let's put it that way. I would not go so far as to say he was that bad. Let's try P.E.K.K.A. And P.E.K.K.A. right side. Is that stupid? It's probably stupid, but I'm pretty stupid, so it makes sense for me. I've not gotten a fast Sparky yet. This is hard. Why is life so unfair to Sen? already low. How's Pekka doing? Doing pretty good? Oh, that cannon hurts. That zap hurts too. It's tough. Pekka's still going, boys. Pekka's still going. Trust in the process. Wait, does Pekka blow up? Oh my god. Pulses that and blows that up. I don't even know if that was good for me. But that Pekka cooked. We would have ran out of time without the Pekka. Oh yeah, we so would have run out of time. We got him. We got him, boys. That was clean. That was super clean. And just for Clan Capital, I often use the same strategy as yours, Sparky, but I cannot make it in one attack. I'm not even close to making it. I use Sparky, Giants, and Rams using Freeze. For one-shots, usually you just want to go for the default and learn those strategies. But if you're trying to one-shot non-defaults, I would recommend using Graveyards and learn how to make them work. Yeah, I'll do Send 19 and 21. Let's do the Wizard Valley first and then we'll head over. Let's actually charge our iPad before I forget. So haste here. Like, this is a default base. So there's a strategy that I will always use for this base, and it pretty much always works. Like, this is not me big braining this base. This is me using what I already know works. The last two are non-defaults that you have to learn, or is a lot harder to learn, but this one is stuff that anyone can learn. Wow, incredible. How did you know to drop a Ram here to save Sparky HP? Oh, wait, hopefully the Larrys don't get bombed. Okay, they don't get bombed. So that's the kind of guy to refer to someone's dead relatives as Larrys. Listen, I wouldn't go that far. I'm not that cooked in the head. Unless your relative is Larry Bird, then I'll call him a Larry. Oh yeah, we might do 715 first actually, because they've been pinging me for a while. I saw they pinged me when I woke up, but like I had to do my tournament match, so I didn't get to them. So I've never seen a Chinese funeral. Do they hate each other? You know, I don't think they're that different from normal funerals. I've only actually been to a funeral once. I'm not gonna go into too much details because it was pretty messed up, but basically there was a dude in my high school that I was kind of friends with, but like, you know those people in school that you're not necessarily friends with, but like when you get assigned a group project with them, you're pretty chill. Yeah, he was kind of like that for me, and he kind of offed himself. So there's like a big funeral that everyone went to. It was very awkward. It was a sad time. Let's go to Sen 15. The sheer amount of brain damage that occurs during a 2-month computer science semester is insane. Our first semester was 2 months long due to delays in the admission process. Is computer science even competitive anymore? Like, are people still applying to comp sci majors with the rise of AI? Sen, have you seen the opium fight on YouTube between Cosmic Garu and Saitama? I have not watched any One Punch Man Season 3. Or at least I stopped watching after like 4 episodes. That series doesn't exist. So this is also the internet base. I've already erased One Punch Man Season 3 from my memory. I'm waiting for Season 2 to come out now, because that one doesn't exist either. In India, yes. Let's say you get a comp sci major in India. Is it easy to find a job now? I know a lot of Indians were part of like the H1, what's it called? Like something H1 program in the United States, where big tech firms were just hiring a bunch of Indians. I think they kind of got rid of that system. And also tech in general is laying off, not hiring. So, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. Can't fail my past self. It's a good way to look at things. They moved one of the spear throwers to the outside. Hopefully that doesn't mean they moved the Teslas, because the Teslas aren't, okay, good. Teslas are still there. So here, or up here. I need these archers to die, okay? Can we just like die? The problem if I start and that archer isn't dead is the giants get pulled. Please, giants, come on. Be peaceful, okay? Another slow Sparky. Oh my god. Chat, we might be cooked. Hopefully we're not cooked. Wait, we are cooked because they moved that spear. Oh no. Okay, how do we do this? Alright, that balloon was fine. Do got that spear thrower in the end. Gameplay lagging. Alright, we'll reset the screen, so hopefully it fixes itself. We'll reset after this hit. But we're looking okay. We'll just have to use 2 balloons that we don't normally have to use. Yeah, let's just reset. I'm actually worried that my power is going to go out with how much snow there is. Let's hope that doesn't happen. I feel like the power lines are going to get weighed down by how much there is. And hopefully the lag is better. I think that usually fixes things. But yeah, we have to commit 2 loons that we don't normally have to commit. A little scary, but surely that won't be a problem. He says moments before disaster. Why do you have so many accounts? Because in Clan Capital you can only play 6 attacks per account. So a lot of people just spam a lot of Town Hall 6s. Like, I have way more accounts than I need. Trying to pull. Oh, iDragon actually takes good pathing. Oh, I'm out of hogs, hold on. I have to use the rest of my hogs on the left side. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no, we 750'd. Oh my god, I had a zapped Inferno. Oh no, the mod got me. Ouch. The modification got me. Inferno lives on 1 HP. No. Alright, I guess I have push-ups to do. Ouch. Ouch. They moved 1 Spirit Thrower, and that threw me off. That's brutal. Alright. Here we go. We didn't do like any push-ups last stream, so this is the first set of 10. Jack's kind of heavy. What do you do if your wife acts 13 but is 12? Let's not try to marry 12-year-olds. Let's chill out, chat. Is your clan just full of your accounts? No. I have a few other guys raiding as well. I do around 30-ish accounts, which is a lot. Wait, I'm out of the hits. I don't have hits left for set 19. I think I did a bunch of non-defaults yesterday. You had push-ups yesterday too? Yeah, we do 10 push-ups every time we 750. Is this the right clan? Are we in the right clan? Guess we can do another account here. I guess it's fine. Hum-de-dum. Are you supposed to balloon this? This is a really rough one. Let's try to balloon to save some time at the start. Maybe 1 AUG. Okay, how the heck? Wait, no, that's not playable. You can't start left. You have to start right. Into the multi-cannon. Barb, chip it down. Chain here. And then probably balloon still. But that starts much better. Yeah, we can go the same army, but guess this differently. Let's try it. Do you graveyard early? I think it's probably fine to graveyard early. That Tesla messes with my chains really badly. Oh, are you serious? That log? Okay, so when a log pushes back your Sparky, you get the full 4 seconds delay. I have to one-shot these buildings, otherwise it just takes too much time. Or chip that down. Yeah, the Tesla at the start was really rough. Another log. No. Ram doesn't connect with the wall. So I have to use another one to one-shot that. Graveyard here. Oh, that was meant to be a ram. Hopefully that doesn't bite us. Barb here. Sparky gets hit, nothing you can do there. Ooh, does Spear Thrower go down? Ram here. Oh, jeez. This is close. We played this as well as we could have. How many chains do we need? I don't think we have enough chains. Oh no. Oh my god. No! 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 Are you serious? Ah. That sucks. No! Oh, that was always the problem, the backside. Right. Alright, round 2, boys. It's round 2. It's round 2. We got away with 20 push-ups yesterday. We're already doing 20. Oh no. Sen's the kind of guy to brush up domestic violence with classic centering. I don't think that's what that term normally means, sir. I think that refers to something else. Let's not go beating wives out here. All right. So, Sparky can actually kill defensive troops, and I'll show you how to do that. Let's hopefully there's no Teslas in the middle, actually. If there is, I guess it's fine still. But we'll run this army, a lot of rams. Don't really need like any giants. Let's go with this. I'll have a lot of barbs. As for the frost, let's freeze 3 big defenses with the peak. That's pretty good. Alright, looks like the Teslas are going to beat on us a little bit, but that's fine. We kill the cart first. We can actually tank a Tesla shot or two. We don't get the other giant because it doesn't get close enough to the wall, but that's pretty good. There are a lot of logs out here, huh? A lot of bombs. This will pull the giant away. His post is down. That's fine. And now we might as well just get some chip damage on the rock artillery. Does that work? Oh no, it doesn't. And there's a zap. Wait, we almost killed the rock artillery. That was not the aim, but it works too. Yeah. So we don't get a wizard bomb, but that's totally fine. We'll just Sparky starting the rock artillery second attack, and this should be GG. Woohoo, another 750. Yeah, laugh while you still can. That's the last one for the stream. I'm gonna say that can get removed, Crops. I don't believe that's how tofu is made. Maybe that's how it's made in India, but not in China or the rest of the civilized world. And now we can just double rage this. Archer to kill the district hall and a ton of rams. High level clan capital gameplay is just spamming rams into the base. What does 750 mean? So when you finish a base with maximum bonus gold, you get 750 bonus gold. Basically, that only happens when you've screwed up your hit and you ended up having to take one more attack instead of getting it all in the previous hit. I guess we'll just rage something up. That's the classic center rage. This will actually not cover any defense that can't be one shot. That's the center rage we know and love. But don't worry, we have a second center rage coming up. Oh wait, no, it does cover that. Alright, second rage. Here. And we're good. Traps on the outside doesn't matter. GG. Sen, read that again. Read what again? The tofu part? Tofu is made by through soybeans. What are you talking about? Am I not a guns nation? We are a guns nation. Sen is the type of guy to say all the traps are on the outside when driving past. This wasn't a max peak, this was a stage 9 peak. But yeah. For the top of the global leaderboard, like top 10, you have to be able to two-shot a lot of peaks. Have I ever been mistaken for Mexican? No. I look pretty Asian. I don't even look fringe. Alright, that's default. Looks like some defaults in a max clan. Pretty good for them. Let's head back to Balloon Skies. See what they got. Sam, why do you have FGR in Kimi no Nawa? Kimi no Nawa is no name, right? Or your name, not no name. I'm getting mixed up with the tournament now. Does anyone know Balloon Lagoon at Balloon Skies? Else we'll just use the old wizard strat. This is 2, 1 barrel, I dragon 2, this. Oh no. Oh no, Sen. That haste better cover. Okay. Oh, we almost into that. Oh, Jesus. Oh my god. Sen, you doing disgusting things. Oh no. Okay, iDragon doesn't kill the Crusher. It's already looking like a Sen stream, this attack. DL default is probably the easiest one, but I still have never learned the Sparky version. I'm still using the Wizard tech. I mean, Wizard should be totally fine on level 4, but I think Sparky gets more bonus gold. Barcamp is the easiest. Yeah, Barcamp's pretty simple. I think Wizard Valley's the easiest. You need a live Wizard Valley? I did it earlier in the stream, if you rewind it. This clan had a... It wasn't a max Wizard Valley, but it was a low level one that I can reference. How is BC the easiest? BC is one of the easiest nowadays with the haste version. It has one of the most swags, I know that. Like, you can swag 2 carts. Wizard Valley is definitely the easiest, I think. But Wizard Valley is also the hardest non-default that's doable. You're doing your attacks along with the stream. That's how you do them, boys. That's how you do it. Let's do Dragon Cliffs. I still don't know the 8 minor Dragon Cliffs, but I think for level 4, 9 minor is about the same in terms of effectiveness. Technically, Dragon Cliffs is the easiest if you just want to pick up a new one-shot. But if you want to get really good at it, Dragon Cliffs is actually one of the hardest. I'm not saying I'm good at it, but usually I get lucky enough. You don't need to do much multitasking for those. Yeah, Barb Camp, I guess you have to drop the Barb and the minion, but yeah, there's not much multitasking. Blast Blow hitting there is pretty unlucky. Okay. Oh no. Miner, don't die. Okay, that was close. That miner needs to live to pull that dragon. Well, it doesn't have to, but... Ouch! This is not going great for Sen. Guess we'll just zap here. My miners are all like 1 HP. They're all about to get blown up. Ow! Ow! Okay, I think are we good? We have 3 miners alive. 1 is healthier. It came from the right side. Other 2 are on life support, and there's a wizard tower. Please, mercy, wizard tower, mercy! Oh no, that dragon's gonna cook me. Oh no, it's not. No, it's not. Hold on. I think we're good. Right? We're good, right? We got him, boys. We got him. We got him, boys. We got him. Dragon Cliffs. The goat is back. The goat is back. Alright, are we really about to do wizards on Balloon Lagoon? This is a very old one-shot strategy. The new one, which is much better, uses Sparky, but looks like no one is on who knows it. So, we go again. Let's see if Old Man still got it in. Mastering DC is easier than mastering SP. That's probably true. SP has a lot of sensitive deployments. Does the old man still got it? Alright, wizards are all alive. That's a good sign at the start. I forget, do I use another barrel here? Oh, I use 3 topside. So I actually don't use any more barrels here. Oh, one of my wizards got locked. You don't like seeing that. Oh no, another one of my wizards got locked. Are we gonna be fine? I think we are, because it's level 4. This is level 5, we were cooked. Please send a new Discord link. Does that really not work? Can someone pull a Discord link for me? Once again, if the link doesn't work, you can just search SenFGR Discord on Google and it should be the first thing that comes up. Never seen that strat before on BL. This was a more innocent time before GM. This was the strat. Actually, no, this one's not before GM. Well, this particular one is, but there's the level 5 with the minor that isn't. Oh, we're 8 for 8. We can actually get a perfect 10 raid. Let's do an iDragon start. Are there anything on the left side? Triple Graveyard, this, minions, Hawk Rider. Do I just go 2 iDragons at the start? Probably not necessary. Now it's raining outside. Don't know what's going on with the weather these days. Graveyard. Any tips on lower capital hall levels like CH5? So before you unlock the graveyard, the best strategy is usually Rocket Blends. And then after you unlock graveyard, every strat from there on out is going to involve the use of graveyards. And what a lot of people do is because you get more gold at capital hall levels that are higher, people just, they play in a CH10 and then they'll bring their gold to their CH5 clan. So for example, if you got CH5, just go onto the Discord, find a bunch of empty CH10s. That'll just let you play there. And you can get more from minor spamming at CH... Oh no. You can get more while minor spamming at CH10, like literally 3-second force quits, than you can sweating at CH5. So it's a bit sad that it works that way, but that is how you optimize your gold and progress. Good enough. We just sack our Sparky entirely, basically. We actually have a bunch of troops we didn't use. Guess we can probably giant ram these boys. So we take out the Tesla. Top side's good. Might as well just open this wall. Couple more barbs to go around, and then we'll Hog Rider minion. Nice. I am thinking of switching my career right now because the paycheck is kind of low. What do you work as right now? Right now, more than ever though, you don't want to switch careers if you don't have a job offer like right then and there, because being unemployed is a death sentence in most parts of the world. Might join the corn industry, will be the same work, but the payment will be high compared to the adoption center. Okay. Oh, why did I give you any grace? Listen, I don't know what you're doing at the adoption center, but I hope it's a little bit different. I hope the work you do every day is not the same. All right, we can Rage Sparky, 3 wizards, and that's a pretty simple finish. Same work. I'm not gonna question what you've been doing every day, but I think you haven't been doing your job properly. And if you haven't been doing your job properly, it might be difficult for you to find a new one. Read his name. I know what his name says. We just let him do his own thing. I'm not the name police around here. Alright, this one's a wrap. Might as well maximize bonus gold while we can. GG. Sorry, it was an abortion center. That's that doesn't make it any better. That doesn't answer any questions. In fact, that actually raises more questions. What do you think was the highest possible swag on this peak? I don't know, maybe 100 or so? Probably could have gone higher with a different strategy, but I just went with the safest, cleanest version. Oh, this clan's rough, huh? Max clan, no defaults. I think they wanted me to hit a GM over in Sen 21, but let's at least hit the DC and BC here before someone at Balloon Skies runs me down again. I think this one is a double frost. Yeah, it's a double frost, Sparky, 3 eye dragons, and I'm pretty sure you can just ram these walls. Yeah, so that's what we'll do. Suntold Peak, sure. SMH, everyone judging him by his name, when in reality he's probably just a legal consultant supporting adoption centers in the bureaucratic jungle and now wants to do the same in the acne industry. Thank you for the candid analysis, Mr. Alexander. That really clears things up. Listen, we shouldn't be judging him by the actions of his parents. His parents named him that. We should accept him. You're right. He's just a little bit misunderstood. Alright, let's do this. Where are the lover accounts? Okay, so Sen's lover typed in chat yesterday one message that got blocked and I wasn't gonna let that through. Sparky, what the fuck? What the fuck? Sparky! Bro, Sparky, what was that? Girl, you need to go to jail for this. You actually need to go to jail for that one. I have not seen that, okay. She just walked past everything and there was not a good reason for her to do that. I guess probably the Frosted River messed with her? I don't even know. But we get pretty much everything we need. One more shot, we'll get the air defense too. If we get one more shot, we also get the bomb tower, which is nice. We got the bomb tower and the dragon post and the blast was on 1 HP. I think I can miner this. When will you surrender to Ice? Ice hasn't come to my city yet. I'm safe. Wait, did someone in? Okay, Blackman's got it. Let's head over to Sen 21 for the GM. Sen is the type of guy to say Great Frost Valley after reading about a group of hikers trapped under the snow. Well, it depends how the snow fell. So if there's like hikers who are a very wide distance apart from each other and the snow barely clips all the hikers, then that's Great Frost value. Ice unalived another person recently. Yeah, yesterday, Ice just... That video was bad. I'm just gonna say that. That was so bad. In order, Ice pepper sprayed the dude, pushed him down. Like 6 Ice agents started gangbanging him. Then they started pistol whipping him. Then they disarmed his gun. And then they shot him 10 times. What the fudge did I just watch? I think what ended up happening was that someone took away his gun and then shouted gun. And everyone thought that he had a gun. So it turned into a complete shit show. But yesterday's shooting was so bad that even like MAGA supporters aren't defending this one. Anyways, we just missed that zap because I'm awful at this game. But surely that doesn't come to bite us. Gangbanging him? Yeah, there's literally 6 Ice agents, or I think it was Border Patrol. There were 6 of them beating him up. That situation was crazy. And the worst part is, you already know that, like, the ICE agency, DHS, already responded without even conducting an investigation. So, there we go. That's how our government is run these days. I wouldn't say Lamau. That video was really messed up. Like, it was so bad that basically people on the right and like news channels that support ICE and stuff like that, they didn't even show any of the videos. That's how bad it was. Like, they couldn't even find a good angle that they could use to push a narrative. I think I'm gonna be out of barbs. I have to use my last barb here. I think I might have griefed this one, boys. I think this one might be on me. Yeah, I griefed this one. Little bit unlucky, but we played this really bad. Oof. I was laughing at homelessness man's joke. How dare you laugh at the less fortunate? Alright, we got push-ups to do. We got push-ups to do. That's how we get our third 750. Ah. Man, this jack is actually kind of heavy. It's really heavy. Maybe we need to put more weights on ourselves, I guess. Okay, let's head over to Cent 12. See what they got over there. I think my back wasn't straight on that one. If we got another 750, which we hopefully don't. We'll be able to straighten up the back. How does this one play? So you have a Wizard Bomb value. Once again, it's kind of in the middle, so it's quite annoying. I think you have to start on this Blast Bow and hopefully get this Rock Artillery on the side. Man, that blast was actually really annoying. And these giants. We'll have a Hog Rider for the Blast Bow, Eye Dragon, Frost both of these Infernos. This is a complicated one. 2 giants. Here from the future, next has a 750. Now that we've already exhausted our 750s for the stream. No more, no more, no more. I think we're on 10 parts. That's a free dragon. That's not a free dragon. It's covered by a blast bow. It's actually pretty annoying. That is far from a free dragon. And it's like, it's so hard to kill when it's like this. Please. Alright. So the Tesla there is actually kind of free. And the Barb tanks the Blast Bow afterwards, which is great for me. Let's do one more Barb here. We need to kill this Giant Post for deployment zone. Oh my goodness. Oh, we don't get the rock artillery? Are you serious? Oh. Please, take him down. Alright, it's one shot at least. It's one shot. Is it a golem finish or not? I was hoping that I could get a golem finish. But there might be too much with this backside. But if you don't do golem finish, what are your options? It's going to be very hard to tank the rock artillery and the giant cannon on the right side. We didn't get the rocket on the right, which is a big, big problem. But we did get 2 cannons here. Did get 2 cannons. We might have to go golem and just Praege. It's not a trivial finish. Could also be Sparky Haste or a Sparky Graveyard even. You know, I like Sparky Graveyard. 4 wizards on the peak, and then start sparking on this rocket. Four wizards here, and then hopefully Sparky has enough juice to get through the entire base. A lot of rams. This card is super nasty at the end, but we just have to play it like this. Might even want an eye dragon for it at the end. Let's try that. Please. Barb made his prediction it will be 750. No matter what you do, it's a 750. No. Barb is wrong. On this stream, we defy fate. We're taking destiny into our own hands. Graveyard here. We kind of have to use the graveyard before the wizards die, otherwise we just won't have enough troops. So that's the idea there. Please. Bomb. Ouch. Cannon is distracted. That's so good. Wait, one shot. Please hit the cart. Do we get it? I think we got it. Oh my god. Barb was wrong. Barb doesn't know anything about nothing. We have enough time, right? Nothing in the corners? Yeah, we're good. You cannot assume Sen's gonna fail and get away with it. You didn't check the time in the future, but 750 is coming soon. Yeah, totally. You were just mistaken about the timing, huh? Alright, let's go. You're only on raid 5. Do BSGM finish? Hive Snipe Sparky? Oh no. You already know when Blackwing types that there was an oopsie, it's gonna be bad. Alright, that looks like a not fun clan to face. Is it raining outside now? It's like snowing and raining. It's kind of weird. You already know how bad this is going to be. 28%. Oh wait, this is like pretty much default. I want to use the haste. I think it's okay, but you have to be a little bit careful about the Inferno over there. So we'll have Sparky, triple graveyards at, and then barrel over the top. I mean, this should be okay. Go with this. And we can just let Sparky kill stuff from range. Barrel over the top. We should be good. As long as you don't screw up on the Inferno Tower High, we are good. Maybe this wasn't as trivial as I thought. That's good over there. We got a lot more Rams than we need, huh? Yeah, this is pretty sloppy by me, but we're good. Is chat being weird right now? I look away for 1 second, and people are talking about swallowing unknown substances. We only got an inch of snow? Bro. Why is it that every time it snows this year, it has to be on the weekend? Can it just like snow on the weekday so I don't have to drive to work? At least it's so much over here that I'm probably gonna have a couple days. Like right now we're at about maybe like 8 inches. Can't really see very well from here. We got a good amount. We did get a good amount. So I'm not gonna be too upset, but it could have been even better for me. All right, let's go with the Rage Sparky. This is where it all goes wrong on Wizard Valley. Every time there's a disgusting hit on Wizard Valley, it's always the Sparky Rage, without exception. But this is the most exciting way to play, when you never know whether you're going to get 80% of the base on the first hit or 10%. It's not a default Wizard Valley. I mean, default Wizard Valleys are pretty rare. You only find like 1 or 2 a weekend maybe. This Rage wasn't great, but it's good enough. Yeah, this Rage could have been a lot better. I really want that Rage for the next Inferno. So you get all 3 Infernos and 1 cart, maybe a second. C is for crops. Can't think of anyone else. Oh, Sparky's having a fun time with those cards. And you can probably just minor spam from here. AKs for Akagar as well. Just read from something from Jay Gary that got censored. I'm surprised that got censored. I'll let it through. I'm surprised that the YouTube censorship system now recognizes Pekka as a word people use for a different word. I'm not letting it through because it's true. I'm just letting it through. To be clear, I'm not letting it through because I agree with the message. I'm just saying that now YouTube recognizes that, so be careful, boys. Alright, Blackwing's got it. It's been censoring unnecessarily lately. Kind of. Depends what you consider unnecessary. Let's go this. Usually does pretty good, but sometimes it's more restricted, I guess. How does he know that? He's just talking crap. Like everyone else on this stream. I do not censor misinformation. Should be good enough. Make Homeless Man the mod. Why does Homeless Man need to be the mod? I've not seen him here before. How's he even watching the stream? If he's homeless, doesn't that mean he doesn't have internet connection? What's going on here? Is he faking his homelessness status to gain sympathy around here? Because that is deplorable. For the love of God, censor misinformation. Battles, you don't want me to do that. Half of you guys would not be allowed to speak around here if that were the case. You do need to be careful what you wish for. I'm not against censoring misinformation if that's what you guys wish. But you're also sowing your own demise. Please, I'm begging you. Oh, Cross says to give the homeless data. I forgot about that. Is that why there's a homeless man here? So that the homeless man can accept his payment? We still haven't gotten the Epstein files. I'm pretty sure, Crops, you did make a kind of pact, so to speak, with the homeless people of the world. What is the best way to learn Sparky strats as a beginner? I recommend doing the Sparky Rage attack on barb camps. I think it's a pretty good way to learn it because a lot of people are going to 3-shot that base anyways without Sparky, so it's kind of low risk. So if you find a really compact barb camp, which is actually most of them, you can just try Sparky. At worst, you'll 3-shot the base, and at best, you'll get a 2-shot, which you probably wouldn't get with Miner anyways. Crops set in 1 week. Is Crops just a liar? We did get something, we still got no clue for CH11. I wouldn't consider what we got from the Epstein files as something. That was more like a non-existent FU. I don't believe that fulfills the expected terms of the bargain. Tough base. Well, it's not a tough base, but it's an interesting base, because it's not as easy as it looks, but it obviously should be doable. I don't believe I'm supposed to run into these crushers. I think I have to start here and try to snipe the dragon. At least these are rapid rockets, which we can maybe pull the dragon away. But they're also messing with their deployment zone here, which is interesting. Don't usually see this. See if we can make this work. So we have a Rage, Jump, Eye Dragon. That was the funny dog video? Are you talking about the dog video from yesterday? He bit me. He bit me right after that. That rat. I'm supposed to be the one eating him, not the other way around. Say what? Oh, this is complicated. What this? What did you miss last week? What do you mean? What did you miss? I don't think you missed anything. I think we're supposed to frost here. This is a very greedy way to frost, but we have so many troops to tank for the left side that I think it's worth trying. Oh no. Wait, can we pull this dragon all the way out? Wait, look how far we're pulling this dragon. That's pretty funny. We pulled that thing all the way around. Alright, we don't want to rage yet. We really need this rage to cover the peak. This is greedy, but we're a greedy man. Now we can rage right here. Very nice. Barb this. Maybe we can barb that cannon while Sparky's tanking. Nice. Oh, do we get that spirit too? Big. Alright, very good first hit. So we were able to greet the frost as well, so everything at the backside is also frosted up. That is a major, major wizard bomb. That is the majorest of wizard bombs. I saw some interesting images going around that may or may not include you holding guns. I saw that. Listen, I'm an American. Showing a picture of me having a gun, that is the least offensive thing in this country right now. So if you didn't know, you can actually drop a Sparky outside of range of this Inferno Tower on this Crusher. Maybe not though with this wall, but yeah, let's not even try that. I think I'd rather just start Sparking on this Wizard Tower. And I think I'm gonna bring 4 zaps. It's gonna look really weird, but we can zap down the Inferno Tower and we can zap down the peak. Doesn't seem too bad. We literally just need to get this Wizard Bomb to not fail. So we'll have so many zaps just in case. We can literally just throw our entire army to making this Wizard Bomb work. So, yeah, why not? Heal for zap time? We could do 4 zap. Kind of like the rage still. Just in case something goes wrong. But yeah, we have amazing spells. And one of the fattest wizard bombs I've ever seen. Let's first check for some traps. And pull the cart and the giants a little bit closer. So now they're in a pretty decent position. Okay, there's already one trap. Alright, that looks like a wipe. Wait, there's a Troll Tesla there. Oh, there's double Troll Teslas. Oh, these rats. These rascals. How do we deal with this? Oh my god, and they're running. These bastards. Oh, these guys are such bastards. Hold on. We might have griefed chat. Okay, I think we're good. Okay, this got closer than it should have been. They have Troll Teslas in all districts. Yeah, but we're fine. SB had like 4 Troll Teslas. Oh, I see. I don't think I hit much on this clan, so I didn't even know. Oh, we're good. Hopefully we got a good clan. Please. Pretty please. Modified. That's really modified. Let's try Balloon Lagoon. This might be playable. Very, very, very difficult though. Can't really make use of a dragon either, huh? Let's try Balloon first. This might be playable. I think the chains are decent. Not incredible, but decent. Wait, I'm not in the clan. Need to find someone in the clan. I think he said I'll rejoin BS in a month. Who? You mean Resi? Yeah, we kicked him for space for the time being, but he can come back if he wants to play again. Need a Hawk Rider. Maybe a Giant makes sense. 16 Rams, is that like the perfect amount? Or is that too much? Is this like Goldilocks where it's just right? I think a barrel makes sense. Okay, let's see it. So the starting chains are pretty neat, where 3 chains destroys all these defenses. As well as all the trash buildings, so we don't have to commit a barb here. Oh, we have the worst possible Sparky. Oh no. So anyone who's asking what a slow Sparky is, look how long it takes for her to go to that next rapid rocket. That is the worst Sparky you can have. Even when the wall goes down, she needs to retarget. Oh, Jesus. Shoot down the Inferno. Shot. Oh my god, that Larry stream is so good. Like this. Barrel here. Larry's are still tanky, so we don't have to ram. It's close, but I think we're looking decent. Sparky's taking a lot of damage. Can't take that spear. Hog Riders don't get the kill over there. I think we have to tank with a barb like this. Sparky shoots at the... No, 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 Sparky, there's no way. You don't do this to me, why? Why? No! 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 Barb's dodge! No! Oh my god, are you serious? You can't be serious. We just got screwed by the slowest possible Sparky. Oh my god. Oh no. Is this Barb? Is this what you meant when we were gonna get a 750? Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. Oh. Alright, let's straighten our backs. It's already starting to hurt. No, why? I'm getting the worst Sparky RNG this stream. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Alright. There's... But just as a kind of a guide or for Jack. No. That is not a Goblin Mines. That is not what that is. Alright, one hog makes sense. Two graveyards. I think everything besides like this Blasphemous is default. At least it looks that way. See ya, battles, if you're heading out. Graveyard here. Log Rider here. Do Hog Riders make it to the Promised Blaspo? They do. Nice. Okay. Very clean start. We even can probably just use a Barb to tank for this app. We have plenty of time. This should be good. Your messages are not passing the barrier. Oh yeah, Crops has 3 blocked messages in the past couple of minutes. He's getting the treatment by the YouTube algorithm. Alright, let's look at this one. No, battles, you haven't been blocked yet. You're good. It's just Crops. He's ticking off the YouTube algorithm more than usual. I think you have to rage in the middle. Oh god, this is disgusting. Hold up. I think he still 2 barrels this. Hopefully the Teslas are still here. Unless you want to do haste balloons. Well, I think haste balloons is better here. Sparky chain here, here, go here. It'll be outside of range of the Inferno over here. Barrel on the Spear Thrower. Man, this is super nasty. We're gonna do 2 balloons, Sparky, Rage Haste. One barrel here, maybe a Hog Rider for this Inferno. Man, we're gonna have to rely on the Sparky Rage Chains to kill the Inferno, I think. Not sure how else you can even do it. I think that is a YOLO it is moment. It's a hard one. And I'll just let Sparky 2-shot the Wizard Tower. We can't really afford not to. Oh, Sparky wraps around, that's really good. Oh, we got that kill over there. Nice. Hog Rider this. Balloons are still alive. They take down 1 spear. Oh, we cooked with those balloons. We cooked. I think this is crushed. Sparky took a lot of damage to the middle from the cart, but yeah, we could have actually still barreled the bottom side, but I think it's better to just balloon the right for time. Still a little bit dicey. We have a zap that we can use to one-shot the multi-cannon. I'm not going to let the giant cannons target the same ram because then they'll kill the barbs, and I don't want that to happen. That was a very nice barb. It tanks the giant cannon and allows me to one-shot over there. I will barb here, and that should go up for the rest of the trash building. So we have 4 rams to just clear the rest. But should be more than enough with that zap. Balloon in skies. True, true. Making use of the mascot. Just need to not grief. There could be traps back here actually. Nice. Okay, that's not a default Wizard Valley. That is not the strategy. BC isn't doable, right? Let's check. I think no. Unless I see some weird kill from the right side, which I don't. Yeah, BC isn't doable. Which ones do we get? We got Lotus Workshop, Skeleton Park, Wizard Valley. Okay, we got a decent amount. Alright, round 2. Can we go 2 for 2 versus DC? DC is the highest skill one-shot in the game. Only true masters of the minor. Can possibly hope to achieve these. These levels are pretty high for a level 4 actually. They're not max, so should still be pretty doable. How much time does it... required to make one. So new Tile 6s, it doesn't take 20 minutes. Depending when you make them, it takes a couple days, but like in terms of play time, around 6 minutes. But during Hammer Jam is a pretty good time to work on new ones. Oh, we're gonna lose a miner. Oh no, oh no, oh no. That is really bad. And my miners are all grouped up. Uh-oh. I think we're cooked on this one. We had really unlucky miners. Oh, 3 go over there. That is not what you want to see. This is the weirdest miner padding I've ever seen for a default. What the heck is this, bro? They go back in the heel? Oh no. Wait, they converge back together. Yo, what the heck is this? I don't think this works. Oh, we lose a miner before it gets to blow up. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, so this is the legendary trick with DC. Once you've dropped everything, you always force quit. That gives you a better chance of success in miner RNG. Did we get it? Even with the pro tip, it didn't work. Wait, is that a 750? Oh, I have to do another set. Oh, God. What is this, like 50 push-ups this stream? Oh, God. Ah. Ah. Oh, no. Wrong zap. I thought I had a Zappy Inferno, otherwise we weren't making it. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. I do not do that for the record. I don't do that for the record. I think it's beautiful if you can find people regardless of where they came from in the world. Although my mom really wants me to get a Chinese wife. She's very particular about that for some reason. Okay, we can rage here. Would you date a black woman? I wouldn't date anyone right now. Like, the only times I interact with females of the human race these days, I don't know why I said it like that, is during work. Like, I don't go out ever. And I have chat, which I adore to varying degrees. So that replaces my need for romance. She should be a doctor, someone has to make money in the fam. True, true. If you can get someone who will cover living expenses, that's a big plus. I'm not the kind of guy who's like, I have to be the provider. Listen, if a woman's making $100K a year And I don't have to work. Did you visit bases? No. We don't do base visits here. Go for single moms. Not trying to be a misogynist, but I think single moms is gonna be a straight no from me. Cause that's a little bit too much emotional labor. Okay. 100K through OnlyFans. I think OnlyFans is also going to be a deal breaker for me. Space is actually kind of complicated. 11 raid, not bad. You said you would date anyone? I said I wouldn't date anyone right now. I'm good. I'm good. Oh, this is a complicated base. I think it's a Sparky Haste Frost angle though. We can minions this, snipe the Eye Dragon on the outside. Or snipe the super with an Eye Dragon. Hog Rider for the right to help out. A bunch of giants and we don't break into the base basically. We can probably zap the Giant Cannon for a one-shot, and then Hog Rider the Blast Bow, Froth on the Rocket Artillery. We're basically just going to shop around the base. And see how it goes. So the more capital gold our clan gets, the more raid medals we will get. It doesn't work like that, but in practice it usually does pan out like that, yeah. So capital gold is just based on how high level the districts are, and then raid medals is only based on like the district hall level. It's a little complicated to explain, but just try to take down bases in as few attacks as possible. That will always get you the most amount of medals, as well as trophies. Like that's stuff I've never really thought about because it just happens naturally if you play better, you require less attacks. The game's internal matchmaking or capital gold calculations will reward you. This. Oh no. Oh no. That's not good. I think I have, this looks really weird. I have to barb chip this down, probably. Oh no. Well that didn't work. Let's tank some shots from that blast bow. At least we have a fast Sparky finally. There is that. I think that Giant's about to pull my Sparky in. Yeah, he totally is. We got enough though. I don't even know what we do with these stupid Giants now though. Go my pretties. Try to chip down the multi-cannon, I guess. And the bars from the Rams help from an angle. Guess that's fine. Sparky actually does a lot of damage to the peak when it's crossed up like that. And then I guess we try to finish with Golem. Let's try to finish with Golem. Hurts me to say, but Arcane only gets 500-ish medals every week, so we are really poor, so we need some way to boost our raid attack. Like I said, the best way to do it is you just go to a CH10 for the weekend, and then you take the gold and bring it back to your own clan. One thing that won't happen is you won't get trophies, but trophies don't really matter when you're this new. Like, you'll get a lot more capital if you just raid at CH10s, and there's so many dead CH10s that you can do that at. I think I'm supposed to go with iDragon, this. Just playing CC tournament. That is the alternative way. If you win a clan capital tournament or just do well in it, you'll get multiple max clans. Like, you get hundreds of millions of capital gold from those. Because there's a lot of players who just, like me, overflow their banks every single weekend because they don't use the gold anymore. Let's go with this. They just overflow their coffers. Frost here. Can we barb chip this down? We cannot. I don't want to zap the peak when I know that there's 2 Inferno Towers left in the back. So we'll just hold on. And that iDragon is actually cooking. Kills the Tesla, kills the... whatever that was, I think it was a Crusher. Hog Riders tank the Inferno. Okay. Gets outside of range over there. Oh dear. That is some bombage. There's usually some zaps in the back on the top side, so I will just use a Hog Rider there and pull the zap there, nice. So last thing that can really screw us over is time, so we'll hold on to our last barbs to try to avoid any issues there. I'll use 1 barb on the far left, and then I'll use 1 barb to chip down the cannon cart, and then a zap for the Inferno. My Golem's pretty healthy, he's at like 40% HP, that should be plenty. See you, Jay Gary. Your power keeps going off. I hope that gets better, man. I'm worried that I'm going to lose my power too. So let's get through the raid weekend quick. There is so much snow. Alright, GG. A little bit closer than I would have liked. My Golem's always pretty sus. Sam, what is your biggest fear not CC related? I don't know what my biggest fear is. Not CC related. Does real life even matter? Like, does anything outside of Clan Capital really have any real world impact? Wait, this is yellow print. Lol. Wait, is this yellow print? No, it's not. They modified the yellow print layout. These guys are terrorists. But at least there's BL down. Let's try Sen 12. Losing in a math competition. I've lost in so many math competitions. When I was younger, I didn't like sign up for the math competitions, but I was like a very gifted math student. I was like 4 grade levels above. And so my teachers always just signed me up for those. But like I also wasn't sweaty enough because competition math is very different from normal math. It's like recognizing patterns and stuff like that. So I never did well on those. Which is another way of saying skill issue. Yeah, this is kind of annoying, huh? Well, Balloon, Eye Dragon. I think you have to go Sparky here. And I think you have to have a Rage. Yeah, because, man, these 2 chains are crazy if you get a Rage. Haste is really nice, but we can't afford to have a haste. And if we can kill this air defense, then we can also do some air stuff on this rocket artillery, but let's see how far we can get. This is really a base where you have to play it by ear. Otherwise, there's not really a way to predict pathing reliably. Let's try this. There's different math. I mean, anyone who's ever done a math competition kind of knows what I'm talking about. It's obviously math, but it's like very gimmicky, puzzle-ish stuff where you have to recognize patterns. Otherwise, you just can't really solve the questions in time. Oh, there was that. Like, there's a lot of pattern recognition for those. I don't actually have to drop anything for Sparky, I think. Pretty sure it stands outside of range of Inferno? Yep. So this is an interaction to know. If Sparky's 1 tile diagonal and there's a 2x2 building like that, you don't actually have to tank. Sparky wrap inside, please. Nice. Ooh, very nice rage. I'll chip this down. I don't know where Sparky walks next. Goes to the left. I don't know if that's good for me. Alright. Well, this is what we have the balloon for. For when Sparky does that. Let's see if we can kill this dragon. I don't know if we can. If we play this well, though, maybe. Oh, if we get both kills, I think we're looking very solid. No! Okay, we almost got pulled back in. Alright, we get both kills. Super solid. Let's zap here. We also pull a zap trap on that side. Eye Dragon matrixes his way outside of the air defense range. I think we're looking solid. Wait, he's still alive. And he dodges the Inferno. Eye Dragons sometimes are such a clown fiesta, I swear to God. He's done though. Oh, he's not done. He's not done. Man, Eye Dragons are such a circus. Son is the type of guy to call COVID-19 a graveyard spell. I I don't have an easy way to deal with this stupid blast bow. I think we might just go Sparky Graveyard. Haste with like 3 wizards on the district hall. I think that's the play. There is a backside Inferno, which is pretty nasty. But hopefully we have enough. So I'll do this. One, two, three, four, five. Man, we're gonna need like all of these rams. Are we good with 3 wizards? Is 2 enough? Maybe 2 is enough. I just want the wizards to chain these rapid rockets so we can eye dragon safely, because I don't think, or at least I'm not confident in my eye dragon dodging both of these rocket artilleries at once. And 2 graveyards can very much lock down this blast bow, so I think my odds are good over there. Alright, haste here. Oh, wait. Those Teslas could be bad. And I don't know about could be, I think that's like very bad. Oh, but I think, pretty sure Wizard chains 2 of them, or 1 of them. It's actually neat. No. There's no way Blasco locked onto me like that. And the Hog Rider griefed. Oh god. Oh no, I griefed. I griefed this so hard. Ouch. Wait. Bro, oh no, I sold this. I thought there was more Larrys back there. Oh no. And if we had a Hog Rider, we'd still be good. Okay, hold on. We have 4 Rams and the Larry Swarm and a Dream. We're not doing 60 push-ups here. That's not what's about to happen. There's no more traps, on God. Ow. I think we were fine without that bomb. Alright, we can do 10 more push-ups and call it a day. Oh, I sold that. I sold so hard. Alright, 10 push-ups, that makes 60, and then my hands are gonna be freaking jelly, I swear to God. Ah. Okay, alright. We can call it here. I didn't have anything planned for art today. I did post some stuff on the Discord, so we finished what we worked on yesterday, and we'll probably do art next week. When's the title changing to #1 clan? Well, we need to beat United Nations, then we can change it back. So hopefully this week, but we'll see. I think they're having a pretty crazy week this week as well, so maybe in a couple weeks. Clan Capital pushing do be like that though. So yeah, I appreciate you all coming out. And I'll hit anything else off stream. See ya boys, take care.